The Honda Goldwing has always been more than just a motorcycle. For decades, it has stood as the ultimate touring machine, a two-wheeled luxury cruiser that blends performance, comfort, and technology in a way that no other bike in its class can quite match. As we move toward 2027, anticipation is building around what Honda might deliver in the next evolution of this legendary machine. In this video, we are going to take a deep dive into the Honda Goldwing 2027. We will cover everything you need to know, including expected features, possible specifications, horsepower figures, performance aspects, design elements, price range, and when we can realistically expect it to arrive. Think of this as your complete guide to the next generation of the Goldwing, crafted for both enthusiasts who already know the legacy and for newcomers who are just discovering why this bike matters. When you talk about the Honda Goldwing, you are talking about a name that first appeared in the mid-1970s. It started off as a comfortable long-distance bike but quickly evolved into a benchmark for touring motorcycles worldwide. Over the years, the Goldwing has been packed with features you would normally expect in a car rather than a bike, like advanced sound systems, big comfortable seating, adjustable windshields, and even air conditioning in some limited cases. Each new generation has pushed the envelope further, making sure that Honda retains the crown for touring luxury. Now, as we approach the 2027 version, the big question is, what comes next? At the heart of every Goldwing is its engine, and that is likely to remain true for the 2027 edition. The current model uses a massive 1,833 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled six-cylinder engine. This flat-six design has become iconic for the Goldwing. It is incredibly smooth, powerful, and delivers torque in a way that makes long rides effortless. The existing version produces around 125 to 130 horsepower, with about 170 Nm of torque. That is plenty to push a machine that weighs close to 370 to 400 kilograms, depending on the trim and whether it is equipped with manual or dual clutch transmission. For 2027, while we may not see a drastic change in displacement, it is expected that Honda will refine the power delivery, possibly enhance fuel efficiency, and maybe even introduce lighter materials in the engine built to improve performance without sacrificing reliability. Transmission is another area where the Goldwing has already been leading. Riders today can choose between a traditional 6-speed manual gearbox or Honda's advanced 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, known as DCT. The DCT allows riders to enjoy both worlds. You can ride it like an automatic, which is perfect for city commuting or relaxed highway touring, but you also have manual shift options for a sportier ride when you want more control. For 2027, we expect Honda to push this technology even further. Perhaps we will see smarter mapping, quicker gear changes, or even adaptive learning where the bike senses your riding style and adjusts its shifting patterns automatically. Reverse gear, which is already available, will likely remain, as maneuvering such a large bike without it would be a challenge for most riders. Now let us talk about suspension and handling. One of the most remarkable innovations Honda introduced in recent years was the double wishbone front suspension system. Instead of the traditional telescopic forks, this system provides better stability, smoother handling, and reduces front-end dive under braking. This translates into a ride that feels more controlled, especially on winding roads where the sheer size of the Goldwing might otherwise be a disadvantage. For 2027, many enthusiasts are hoping for even more advanced suspension technology, possibly semi-active or electronically adjustable systems that automatically adapt to road conditions and riding modes. That would mean a bike that is not only comfortable but also responsive, whether you are riding solo, with a passenger, or fully loaded with luggage. Comfort, of course, is where the Goldwing shines brightest. Every detail is designed with long-distance touring in mind. Wide, plush seats, generous legroom, backrests for both rider and passenger, heated grips and heated seats, and a windshield that can be electrically adjusted. These are not luxuries on a Goldwing, they are standard. For 2027, expect even more refined ergonomics. Honda may lower the seat height slightly to make the bike more accessible to shorter riders, without compromising on comfort. They may also improve the cushioning for long hours in the saddle, and there is a good chance that ventilation systems for both rider and passenger could be enhanced. After all, when you are riding for hundreds of miles in a day, every little comfort feature makes a difference. Design has always been a mix of tradition and modern flair for the Goldwing. The 2025 and 2026 editions introduced sleek, aerodynamic bodywork that cut down on unnecessary bulk while still looking premium. LED headlights, sharp lines, and integrated luggage compartments gave it a look that was both futuristic and instantly recognizable. In 2027, we can expect Honda to continue in that direction, perhaps with even more aggressive styling cues to attract younger riders while still staying true to the Goldwing's established identity. Special anniversary editions with unique color schemes, badges, and trims could also be part of the lineup, considering the legacy the Goldwing carries. Technology and electronics are areas where Honda has been keeping up with the automotive world. The current Goldwing comes with a large TFT display, Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a premium sound system, and navigation built right in. For 2027, imagine an even more advanced infotainment system, possibly a larger, higher resolution screen, more intuitive menus, and wireless connectivity that does not require cables at all. Safety features could also expand. While ABS and traction control are standard, the future Goldwing might bring adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, or even radar-assisted collision warnings, similar to what we now see in some high-end touring bikes and cars. Fuel economy is always a concern for such a large machine, but Honda has consistently worked on efficiency. The Goldwing's 21-liter fuel tank is good for long trips, and with improvements in engine mapping and lighter materials, the 2027 model may squeeze out even more range. Some enthusiasts speculate that Honda could experiment with hybrid technology, though that remains uncertain. Still, with the motorcycle industry moving toward sustainability, it would not be surprising if Honda takes a step in that direction by the late 2020s. When it comes to pricing, the Goldwing has always been positioned as a premium motorcycle. In the United States, the current models start at around $25,000 and go upward depending on trim and features. By 2027, considering inflation, added technology, and possible new features, we can expect the base price to rise slightly, maybe starting closer to $27,000 and going up from there. In other markets, particularly in Europe and Asia, the price will vary due to taxes, import duties, and availability. In countries like Pakistan, for example, the Goldwing could cost significantly more because of customs and luxury taxes, making it a rare and exclusive machine. As for the release date, Honda has not made any official announcements regarding the Goldwing 2027. Typically, manufacturers reveal new models a year in advance, so if this bike is truly on schedule, we might see teasers or announcements sometime in 2026, with availability following soon after. The first markets to get it would likely be North America, Japan, and Europe, followed by other regions depending on demand. To sum it up, the Honda Goldwing 2027 is expected to continue the tradition of being the ultimate touring motorcycle. It will likely feature the tried and tested 1,833 cubic centimeters 6-cylinder engine with improvements in efficiency and refinement. It will keep offering manual and dual clutch transmission options, possibly with smarter electronics. Suspension could move towards semi-active systems, design will be sleeker and more aerodynamic, comfort will be further enhanced, and technology will step up with better infotainment, connectivity, and safety features. Prices will edge upward, but for those who truly love long-distance luxury touring, the Goldwing will remain worth every penny. The Goldwing has never been just about getting from one place to another, it is about the journey, the comfort, and the sense of freedom that comes with riding a machine that feels like it was designed around you. If you are someone who dreams of crossing continents on two wheels, the Goldwing has always been the bike to do it on, and the 2027 model will almost certainly keep that promise. So keep an eye on Honda's announcements, because when the Goldwing 2027 finally arrives, it is sure to make waves in the motorcycle world.